back like we never left. What is good, everybody? If you are new to the channel, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Weav, and here on my channel, we coach you through 3 important facets of your life. First, on your personal growth and development. Second, we push you towards success in your professional careers as you continue to ascend in business and entrepreneurship. Third, we always help you to build, maintain, and nurture long, lasting, and more meaningful relationships. Today, we talk about the power you create within yourself when you choose to walk away from a relationship that isn't improving or making you better. Now, if you don't know much about me, I don't like to waste time, and I'm ready to get into it, so let's do that right now. Knowing when to walk away is wisdom. Being able to walk away is courage. But walking away with your head held high, that's dignity. And anytime you ever walk away from anything you deem as meaningful, it's a struggle. And mostly mentally, right? It feels like the hardest decision you have ever had to make in your life, especially when we talk about relationships, because you have to make a difficult decision of whether you need to walk away or try harder. And that causes a feeling of being stuck with living together. Stuck with the lack of communication between the two of you. Stuck with the lack of trust. Stuck with the unhappiness of being in a relationship with someone you feel like you haven't really been in a relationship with for a while. Why? Because the two of you keep working on it, trying to figure it out, trying to give it another try. But no matter the reason for your feelings, the relationship feels broken. And you're wondering if it's time for you to throw in the towel. But what makes it the hardest? You getting past out of your comfort zone of that relationship. Doesn't make sense yet? Let me explain. Follow me here. When you realize that something is wrong with your car, like it's making a weird noise, you have 2 options. 1, you can either ignore it. 2, you can get it checked out by a mechanic right now, right? Okay, so let's say you choose to ignore it. What happens? Well, the noise gets worse. The car starts running even more terrible. And eventually, you are forced to spend probably twice the amount of money you would have had to spend if you would have gotten it taken care of in the first place. Now, on the flip side, let's say you take it right away to that mechanic. They usually diagnose your issue, and then you decide whether or not you want to get it done and if you can afford to pay for it all. Well, our relationships are the same when we talk about diagnosing a problem that you experience in it. You have either ignored a problem for so long, bad communication, infidelity, lack of trust, insecurities, and eventually you have ignored the problem for so long you are spending double the investment into trying to repair it. But now you have to ask yourself the question, damn, is it even still worth my time investment right now? See, the powerful thing about us is we can make adjustments as individuals. We are, by nature, resilient, and we can normally bounce back when we have a setback in our life. But it's harder when we talk about love and relationships because of the comfort you have built being in that relationship, right? It's how you begin to live. It's what you identify with. But now you look at being single again as an indictment on your character because you've been in this relationship for 5 years. You look at the kids in the relationship with the other parent. You look at financially supporting yourself. You look at having to start over as too much. But what you have to ask yourself is your happiness worth it? Any tough decision you ever make in life, the one question you should ask yourself in the end is, will it make you happy? If I leave this relationship and get my mind right, will I be happier, healthier, more excited about my direction in life, less bogged down by the weight of having these arguments every day? Don't stay somewhere that you don't belong because you're comfortable. What about your value and your self-worth? Isn't that worth something? Sometimes starting over is what you need in life. And I get it. The lives of your family and friends may change because of this. Your personal relationships will be difficult going forward. But being self-sufficient is a part of your personal growth. The evolution of your story you are writing is an integral part in how your story is going to end. You deserve to be loved the way you want to be loved. You deserve to be appreciated the way you want to be appreciated. You deserve to live the life of abundance you want to live. You deserve a life of happiness, but not at the expense of your comfort zone. You know that relationship is toxic and unhealthy for you. You know that you can't trust your partner based off of the lies you have been told in the past. You know that the intimacy won't be the same again. You know the communication isn't going to magically get better overnight. You know your insecurities can't be buried any longer. So why are you still there? Love? I doubt it. You know why I doubt it? Because I can love you and not be in a relationship with you. I can love you and not have to speak to you. I can love you and not have to compromise my own damn self-love by staying in an unhappy relationship. So many people don't want to be alone. But if you're in a broken relationship, you already feel alone. You already feel like you don't have anyone to run to. You already feel like you can't confide in your partner. You already feel like you are putting in more than you are getting in return. You already feel like the effort isn't being reciprocated by them. So you, my friend, have a decision to make. What is it that you are hanging on to if you are indeed unhappy in that relationship? What is the change that your partner can make that will cause you to do a complete 180 and be happy in that relationship again? Because a newsflash, you can stop saying, I wish the relationship to go back to the way it was, because relationships don't revert back to how they used to be. They evolve, but it's also up to both parties in the relationship to make changes and grow together. Because if you're growing apart, if you have tried over and over again to reconcile, to make things better, to put in the time, and you aren't getting the same effort and engagement in return from your partner, that tells me there is a level of respect that is missing. It tells me there is a level of worth that isn't being seen in you. And that is unfair to you. Sharing happiness in a relationship is a two-person job. And if the effort isn't equal, then neither is the love. As always, thank you to every single one of you for tuning in today. And if no one has told you this already today, you know what I'm going to tell you, right? I appreciate you. If you are new to the channel, become official to the squad. Hit that subscribe button and bell notification. Like, comment down below, share the video with your friends. I'll be back soon with another new video, but in the meantime, have an amazing day. Stay strong and stay inspired. And as always, until I see you guys next time, peace.